always check right away.
Yeah.
Because I've had it happen too many times where it's just not tight enough. I'm like,
Yeah.
oh, okay, yeah, it's like dangling, but it's fine.
He'll respond when it's on one.
Yeah.
Then it's like days he'll just completely ignore it. Like I have to crank it all the way up.
Yeah, and that's something that I always like tell people during the go home lesson or during like one of the in-program lessons is like number. Who knows? It's completely context dependent and like
whatever's going on.
Whatever's going on, like it can be, and it depends on like what you're asking them to do, right? Like if you like, I found that very consistently, if there's like say wildlife, like a squirrel, and they're really interested in that, and I'm trying to recall them off of it, versus I'm in the living room and I'm like, hey, sit.
Yeah.
And then if I for some reason decided I wanted to, if I for some reason decided I wanted to use the e-collar to do that, like it would like a 1 would be like, whoa.
Yeah.
But then like for the wildlife or something that we were trying to call them off of, it would be like maybe 20 or 30 or 40 or something like that. Who knows?
Definitely, it's the squirrels,
Yeah.
bikes, people on bikes, and runners.
Okay. Gotcha. Hey, buddy. Hey, man.
And so the good thing is, like when I was walking, I was trying to see if there was any still out, because I'm like, I feel like it's like some morning thing, but there were a bunch of squirrels still out.
Okay.
Here.
Hey, man. Good. So it's people running, bikes,
And
squirrels and stuff like that. Wildlife. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
And I'm like, I'm taking it with me to my friend's house. My friend has a cat, so I want to see how it goes. Because I think I told you guys how he was acting more mean to like other animals, and he wasn't doing that.
Yeah. Yeah, well, it is tough because, I mean, well, the only thing that we're really doing with them when it comes to that kind of stuff is we're just kind of going with whatever their natural reaction is to that kind of stuff. Yeah, because
but his brother hasn't been around him since that day, so I'm hoping that it eases up, because I'm like, it didn't start until after he was around his brother.
Yeah, because like with smaller prey animals, I mean, they are predators.
Yeah.
So if they have a reaction towards those kinds of things, it's like, well, yeah, that's not shocking. It's more shocking to me that like so many dogs don't. But with other dogs, like, yeah, I mean, that just depends on their temperament and their personality.
Yeah, like typically he would be nice. Like he would do like almost like how he came up to you, like I'm barking, like play.
Yeah.
So his barking might be misleading, but like the other day he's like down full on growling. Like every time it was a new dog, like he was acting like how his brother was acting with him.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. No, well, and then there's...
And today he tried to jump out the window of the car.
He tried to...
Yeah, but I didn't know if that was more about the hormones thing.
Oh, like he was...
Like he
was the car moving?
Yeah, the car was moving. He acted like he wanted to climb out the window.
Yeah, I mean, they want to get over there.
Yeah.
Yeah. That can be excitement, or... Because, like, when dogs play with each other, like... or very often...
Well, I didn't even see another dog. Like, I was on a... Like, so I'm like, I don't know what he's...
Oh, I mean, like, when he was growling.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, like, that growling
so
thing.
I think he sees some...
That happens all the time.
Yeah.
Okay, so try to calm him off.
Rocky.
Just tell him come.
Rocky, come. Come.
All right, now tell him All right, make... Okay, yeah.
I had the shotgun like twice.
Okay, yeah. And what is it on?
It's on 21.
21? Oh, he just zapped him? Yeah. Okay. And did you know that I have used this model a long time ago? There is a way to change it without pressing it.
Oh, no, I didn't know that.
Yeah, if I remember correctly. Yeah, you can hold this down and then it'll like start showing that. You can change the level.
Okay, no, that's what I've been using. I haven't been pressing it.
Okay, you haven't been pressing it. Okay, good.
Yeah.
Because, well, when I first got this one, I haven't used this for like a couple years. But I used it like a couple years ago, and I didn't know because like I was like, how do I get to the right one? And I'm like, I have to press the button.
Like sometimes it's like I don't know if to go up or down. Like I have to play with it.
Yeah.
So it's like I feel like I have a lag when I have to adjust it.
Okay.
To correct the behavior.
Yeah. Well, what I would do is let me give you this, and then just call him back real quick.
Rocky, come.
All right. I see. Okay. You mind if I switch e-collars? There's nothing wrong with that one. It's more just that that way we have two controls on it.
Okay.
Because then we have the button.
Okay.
And then we can both have one.
Okay.
So that way I can kind of back it up if I need to.
Thank you.
And it'll just make me it'll make it slightly easier for me to coach.
Okay.
Kind of like when you do like a driver's ed thing.
Yeah.
You got two sets of brakes.
Yeah. He didn't give you as much of a hard time as he tried to give me when I put that collar on him.
Really?
Yeah.
Yeah, he gave me a hard time at first, that's for sure. But now he got a lot chiller with it. Yeah. He wants to play, so he hand fights. Snappies and clappies is what I call it. There we go. Does that feel good? Is that good, buddy?
I usually freak him out though, because like, when he puts his on, because he's not. The nice like I was like, he's not biting you for real. He's just putting your hand in his mouth. He's not actually biting you.
He ain't doing nothing.
I'll scream and he'll get.
You can trigger him.
Yeah.
Well, dogs do that. You'll notice if another dog, if they're like, oh, I don't want them to bite me that hard, they'll act hurt, or they'll snap back at them, one or the other, and that's how they teach each other how hard is too hard.
Got it. Okay.
Make sure that's good. It might be still a little loose. Hey, bud, I know you're adorable, aren't you? You're very adorable. You're very adorable. That's the problem. Yeah, and I like this one because it's got a bungee. So it'll stretch if they move their neck.
Oh, okay.
But it keeps contact. Let me just try it out real quick, make sure it works. I'll put it on like a low level.
Yeah, I think he felt it. But he heard something.
Okay, I need to tighten it up a little bit.
Okay.
Rocky! Whew. Come here. Come here, man. Rocky, come here, bud. Come on. Oh, see, I know you're avoiding it now. Come here. Come here. Good boy. Good boy. There we go. Yeah. Oh, wait. There you go. There you go. Yeah, go ahead. There you go. Okay. There we go. Good. All right, let me try it again. Make sure it's going.
Yeah, and sometimes I'll use the vibrate because he'll respond before I even use the shocker.
Yeah. Okay. Interesting.
Because he'll respond to the vibrate. It's just like, and sometimes I'll do it and then do the shock if he still ignores me.
I'll do is I'll give you this.
Okay.
So just press that if you need to.
Here come another dog, so you can see what he's doing.
Yeah.
Let's see if he's friendly today. Oh, and I wanted to show you his heel.
Okay.
That was also one of the problems.
Yeah.
See? He was blowing off the check thing too.
Mm-hmm. All right. Got it. Okay. That was good to see. All right. Yeah, I think that there's a couple of things that will, based on what I just saw, there's probably really just like 2 things you need to do.
Okay.
And we can kind of we can probably fix the first issue today.
Okay.
Which is the problem with him blowing you off when he's interested in something, or doing what he just did there with that other dog.
Yeah.
And then the second one, with the heel, trying to fix that up.
Yeah, because
I can improve that a lot.
Because I think you told me he had to be a certain box.
It's like a box here.
He always keeps trying to walk in front
He wants
of
to
me.
go ahead. Yeah. Okay. You want me to hold him for a sec?
Diarrhea. I'm not taking that up.
Oh, okay. That is a little watery. Let me switch over to this one real quick, and let me just walk him for a minute. That way I can do it, and then
Okay.
what we'll do is I'll grab the button. What I'll do is I'll do it myself, and then I want you to just watch a couple of things. So what I want you to watch for is, one, like how I approach the thing, like this. And then the second is,
because I was telling him the heel, walking up into it. Typically the heel works if
Yeah.
it's a person.
and then like the word order,
Okay.
right? All right. Okay, so he left that alone. That wasn't. So word order is important. So the only thing I saw was like earlier when he was going after the squirrel, when you were trying to get him to come back to you, you led with
Okay.
right? So, but he wasn't in any kind of like, you hadn't asked him to do anything yet, if that makes sense.
Okay.
So like he wasn't in a heel, he wasn't sitting or downing or placing, or you hadn't had him recall or anything like that. You hadn't asked him to do anything yet.
Okay.
So it's kind of like, okay, like I'm chasing this. And you could just punish it outright, which if you just want him to never go and look at a squirrel ever again, I don't know if that's what you want.
No.
Okay. Because some people do, right?
Yeah, no, it's one of those things where it's like time and place.
Okay, so like right here?
If I say right now, no, this is not the time or the place.
Got it, yeah. So if that's the case.
Because when we're in the field and he can run around, I let him chase the birds, let him do stuff with squirrel, but it's like we're not there.
Yeah. You want to go this way or that way?
Either or. I mean, there's birds flying. We might see some bike people this way.
Okay, let's go this way then. Yeah, because if what you want is for him to just do it, like where you're able to just, because that's what I prefer, is what you just said, where you can decide the time and the place. What you'll want to do is have him recall.
Okay.
Right.
So do the come.
Yeah, first.
Okay.
Exactly.
Okay.
And then the only other thing I saw is you'll want to be, in this case with him, you're going to want to be a little bit, because he's having an issue with it. He's blowing you off regularly with the recall. You're going to want to reinforce it more quickly.
Okay.
So you'll want to jump from
so instead of doing
recall.
the vibrate, go straight to the shock?
Oh yeah.
Okay.
I don't use the vibrate at all.
Okay.
Because for me, instead of using the vibrate serves kind of like no purpose in my mind in these cases, because it's not like he's like, 2,000 yards off into the woods or something. Okay. And you need to like communicate with him non-verbally.
Okay.
You can just tell him come, and if he doesn't, you can say okay. And then think of it like a 5 or a 6-year-old or something like that.
Okay.
If you tell them to put the iPad away, and they do, right? But you kind of have to like get on them, be like, hey, like no, seriously, you have to put it away. And then you have to put it away, and then they put it away. If you come back 2 minutes later and they've taken the iPad out again, do you just say, hey, you have to put it away, or are they in trouble?
They're in trouble.
Right. They're in trouble right away.
Yeah.
Not like they're in trouble after. Like you're not gonna repeat. Yeah, you're not gonna give more chances. You're gonna be like, oh, wow, okay, that's what we're doing. Okay. So like in that case, like say you said, okay, Rocky, come. Good boy. Good job. Okay. Good. Go. Right. And so he recalls. Right. If he doesn't, like say, okay, this might be a good opportunity. Rocky, come. Okay, he came off of it. He saw that bird.
I think it's because he knows that you're punishing him.
That's a real thing that happens to me all the time, right? I'll come and they're like, we're having this issue and
Yeah.
and I'm like, okay. And then I show up and they're like, what the? As soon as you're like holding the leash, it stops happening, right?
Yeah.
But I'm hopeful that he'll still try it. So what you got to do then is if he goes and like blows you off like that, and he's been blowing you off regularly, the next time he does it, it's Rocky, come. And then when you say you're not given a chance. Okay. You say and tap the e-collar at the same time. Okay. Right, you're like and then you tap the e-collar, boom. Okay. Because he shouldn't have blown you off. It shouldn't be come and then come and then every time. It should just be come. Right? So, but like say like he comes to you like every time, 10 times in a row, like off of stuff. And then you recall him and he doesn't come right at first, then you say and you give him a chance.
When you say Rocky, come, even though we're walking, he's still coming back. He doesn't always come back. He'll just stop walking.
All right, well, you give him a shot. Okay, here we go.
Rocky, come.
Rocky, come. Yeah, it could just be that it's not that I'm a guy, I promise. Okay? Good boy. All right, like no. Because I get that all the time. I'm like, no. Like there's so many women dog trainers who are better than me, to be frank. Like they exist. There's lots of them, lots and lots of them. I listen to their podcasts and watch their courses, and they, so it's not that. But what it is just like predictability. So if they are predictably, like they hear me do it and they're like, I should listen to that. Right. But then like the context with you is like, well, I'm just gonna get like, she's gonna say come more times, and then she's gonna say and then she's gonna vibrate. She's gonna give me a bunch of chances before she actually makes me do it. Or sometimes nothing happens. If I just stand there, then she's just like, ugh, right? He didn't do it. Then he's gonna be like, I don't have to.
Okay.
You know?
Because I also noticed he's not pulling you. If he tried to pull me sometimes, I'll just stop walking.
Yeah. Well, also the other reason, to be frank, that he's not pulling me, I've never locked it.
Okay.
Since I picked it up.
Okay.
Yeah. And that's another.
So just because a lot of times there'll be way more people, and it's harder to come back fast enough to like
Yeah.
run into the people.
And so then, what's the reason that you have to lock it? It's because you have to use the leash to manipulate.
Yeah, and pull him back in.
Right. If you didn't have to, you don't have to lock the leash.
Yeah.
Because then the leash is, this is a prop. Because you can control him and ask him to do whatever he needs to do without using the leash at all. The leash just becomes like a legal prop where you're like, hey, my dog's on the leash.
You know, right now I have to use it. Like this morning, he went off on this lady who was running past us, and I didn't even think he was going to bother her.
Yeah.
She was walking up towards us, and I was like,
Yeah.
And then he started barking like he thought she was going to do something.
Yeah. So right there, I went straight for it.
Okay.
Why? Because
he's been doing it.
Because he's been doing that.
Yeah.
He's been doing this thing where he wants to herd the jogger, right? He wants to like.
That is. Okay.
That's probably what's happening. Where he's like, oh, because they're moving, right?
Got it. Okay.
Dogs respond to movement. So if a person's moving fast or an animal's moving fast, that's why like if they're walking, he's not doing anything. But if it's like a bike, the bike's probably worse than the jogger, isn't it?
Yeah. Too many times I thought he was gonna like hurt himself.
Yeah, it's because they're moving fast. They're like, and he's like, whoa, right? Because like in his mind, what moves fast, genetically speaking?
Other animals.
Other animals, like prey animals, like deer.
Yeah.
Right, things that he would chase and try to kill in nature, right? So he sees that and he goes, whoa, and it's exciting. Got it. Right. So in that case, what I did was instead of just recalling him. I don't like, because it's different with the wildlife. You might want him to like go check it out, whatever. Cool. Rocky, come. Come. So that's another thing that you can make sure of, is to make sure he finishes.
Okay.
Right.
And he comes all the way.
Yeah, he's got to come all the way. That's why he because he flipped around and came right off that. But then he got to here and was like, and started to wander.
Okay.
And I was like, no, that's not a recall.
Yeah.
That's a let's go.
And I kind of feel like that's what he does on the hill. Like he'll do it, and then he'll start to wander and be doing stuff.
Yeah. And then the other thing is, you saw he kind of jumped just now when I recalled. I didn't touch the e-collar.
Oh.
Yeah.
So it was just a reflex.
That was just, he just recalled. The reason that he probably popped around faster, so I haven't released him yet. Okay. Good boy. There you go. Okay. The reason that he probably popped over is because of the punishment that he got just before.
Got it. Okay.
Right. Which is what you want. You want him to think, oh, okay, like I better take this serious because there might be an issue.
Yeah.
Right. And the other thing is that I think that was on 65.
Okay.
Right.
So much higher.
Yes. Yeah.
Okay.
So if he's consistently blowing something off,
go up to the higher.
Yeah, you got to go up higher.
I didn't realize until I want to say it was yesterday. I was like, oh, it's up to 99.
Yeah. Yeah. No, most e-collar models go from 0 to 100.
Okay.
Right. There are some that are like the Sport Dog model and stuff like that, or some Garmin models don't. They're like, but there's much bigger jumps in between the numbers.
Okay.
So they're much lower, but there's way bigger jumps in between the numbers. Which I don't like as much, just because it's harder
to gauge what you're doing.
Yeah, I want to be like precise. I don't want to do any more than I have to. But who determines how much you got to do? He does, right?
Yeah, it's all about that responsiveness.
Yeah, and so then what I've found success with is, what happens is two things. One, if you do go up higher and you like make it like a serious consequence where he's like, whoa, that hurt, didn't like that was not cool, and he's like, Dee, and stops doing it, then he'll start avoiding
going up that.
Doing that.
Yeah.
Right. So the behavior will decrease in frequency. But then the second thing that you'll see is that he will become more sensitized to the e-collar generally.
Okay.
It's kind of like how like say somebody like walked up behind you and like smacked you in the back of the head really hard, right? And then like every day at work, right, you report this, but like they like were doing that. They were coming up and smacking the back of the head really hard. But then like your friend came up and just kind of like was like, hey, and like kind of just like lightly touched you. You would be like,
Instead of a jerk.
right? Because you're sensitized to someone touching the back of your head now,
Yeah.
right? And so then you end up needing to use less when you do have to use it a lot of the time, right? But the real nice part about it is that it charges up the right? So that one that I did there, now he hears and it means more to him.
Yeah.
Right,
Okay.
just from that one spot, because it's kind of like a battery that goes dead over time.
Okay.
And so if it's not backed up at a level that causes avoidance often enough, then he will start to go, meh.
Okay.
That's not that big a deal. I can tolerate that. I don't care about that, right?
Got it.
But let me take a look at his heel though. Rocky, heel.
Do it for a few minutes.
Yeah, let's see. I was doing fast and slows. So did you see the reaction to the ant?
Yeah.
That's what you want to see.
Okay.
Where he's like, oh, shit. Right? Right? And so now it's been 2 times. 2 things are going to happen on my end. One, I'm going to turn the e-collar down.
Okay.
Right?
Because it's
Context.
bad. Yeah.
Right? Context. Because the context change here, this right here is much lower, kind of like,
Required than he's trying.
yeah, think about like how charged up he is.
Yeah.
How charged up he is. If he's super charged up, chasing something, turn that up. Okay. And I'm going to release him. Yeah. Well, and that'll happen sometimes.
Is it when they're coming towards us, or if he was already looking?
Oh, coming towards us is much worse.
Yeah.
Every time,
that's
yeah.
the one, yeah.
Yeah, much worse. And well, but then the other thing is, that is a factor here, is that now he's gotten one serious punishment event.
Okay.
Where he was like, okay, now I have to pay attention. Okay, go. Right? So now if I notice that he's like, he doesn't want to leave,
Yeah.
I'm going to encourage him to go.
Okay.
Right? I want him to go. Go look at stuff. Go. Right? I want him to go away now because I don't want to get him stuck.
Yeah.
Where he's like,
say the glue dog.
yeah, where he's like thinking like, oh, I have to be here, otherwise something bad will happen. No. Nothing bad will happen. Go.
Yeah.
You know, like everything's cool. Like, no. Because then you're like, okay, has he fully recovered from like
The first thing.
from the first thing, right? And you want him to still be doing all the regular dog stuff. Okay, here's a good one. Good. Right? And so that was the same thing. 60. So this is like a little bit lower than the other one.
Okay.
But with the bike thing, it's different than like with the nature thing. With the nature thing, if he go, like, you want him to like sometimes want to go look at squirrels.
Yeah,
Like that's,
I want
I don't care about that.
Yeah, I
just want him to recall.
pay attention when we're doing it.
Yeah.
Like,
It's like, hey, like, yeah, you can go look.
Trail and you're trying to dodge into between people to go get a squirrel. Like, I need you to
Yeah. It's like, hey, like, you can go look at the squirrel, but if I say come
right now.
you got to come right now. Like, there's not like an option for you to like go and look first and then come back. Like, no. But with the bike thing, it's like,
Yeah.
don't even start doing that.
Yeah.
Don't even try it. That's not something that has a place.
You didn't tell him to go back to it.
Well, now he's just got a little bit of general suppression.
Okay.
That's all, which I want him to get out of.
Yeah.
Right. But now he's kind of like, but there's part of it that's good. Now he's thinking. He's thinking, what am I doing? What am I supposed to be doing? And the answer right now is nothing. You're not supposed to be doing anything. You can do whatever you want, right? But the good part about it is that when there are real consequences, positive and negative, that are meaningful enough to him to either avoid or want really badly to get, then it makes it where they start paying attention more.
Okay.
So their like baseline gets to a point where they're like, like I want to go do stuff, but also I'm not like just like free, like crazy right now, because they might. He kind of keeps an ear out. But ideally, like they can go and have like a great time and go run all around. But then when you're like, hey, like, do this now, they do it, right?
I'm gonna turn around.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. And then with the bike thing, and with the jogger person.
So you did it right away.
I did it right away, and I didn't ask him to do anything else first.
Okay.
I didn't say let's go. I didn't say come. I didn't do anything, because in that case, I just want to extinguish it.
Yeah. You don't want them to do that.
I don't even want them to think about doing it because there's no purpose.
Yeah.
Right? Chasing a jogger, there's no place for that. Like,
at all.
sniffing at the bushes and looking at wildlife, there's a place for that. If I go right now, like, why?
Yeah.
Instead, I go come and ask him to come back, right? I didn't mean for that to happen, but it's okay. Go boy, go, sniffies. I was actually happy to see him sniffing, right? Because I want to see him go back out and do his dog stuff, right?
Yeah.
But with that recall, you just want to recall him off of that kind of stuff. But then with the joggers and the bikers, you want him to not even think about doing it. So that's why I didn't do anything other than use the punishment and use the button right afterwards, within like honestly almost immediately afterwards. Okay. I just said and then tapped it, right? And it's at a level that's high enough for him to not blow through it, right? Because like if that had been at a 15, he would have kept going.
Yeah.
He would have blown it off. But at a 60, he's like,
Yeah. Okay.
Oh, I don't like that, right?
And I don't think I've ever gone up that high.
Yeah, and that's very common because you know.
Yeah, I don't want to.
You don't want to go too high.
Yeah.
But frankly, though, and this is, it seems strange, but I think it's just like the way that our brains think, like what we think about stuff.
Electricity, pain.
We feel bad about things, yeah. But that's why it's always helpful. Like I try to keep the total picture in mind. What's the total welfare question?
Yeah.
And so that total welfare question includes you. It includes the biker. It includes the jogger. It includes Rocky. And all of those things. And then you have to say, okay, balance it out.
Okay.
What's better for the whole picture? Not just, does he momentarily feel something aversive? So if you think about like the whole picture versus the momentary aversive, the momentary aversive in this case, if it's clearly marked, even if it's too high, accidentally say, as an example for the situation, what happens? He goes, right? Yeah, and then the effect was still good, right? You got him to learn it. Maybe you were too higher than you needed to be to get to that effect. But in terms of like every moment after that, nothing bad happens to him after that. He doesn't leave with psychological damage or anything like that. He's not messed up now.
Yeah.
He just felt a shock that was say 5 higher than it needed to be.
Yeah.
For it to work. In my mind, that's better than it being 5 lower than it needed to be to work.
Yeah.
So.
And I'll play with it tomorrow morning.
Yeah. So I would err on the side of I might be a little bit too high, but it's gonna work. Then it's gonna I'm gonna see if I can edge the lowest possible, but I'm not sure if it's gonna work.
Okay. Yeah, because it's tons of squirrels, so we'll see how it is.
Yeah. Because then
now since it's nicer, there's more people early outside too. Riding their bikes and stuff before work.
Yeah. No, that's perfect. Yeah. So you have plenty of times that you can try it. Yeah. Because on the other side of that welfare picture, the pros are enormous, right? It's okay, well now walks are so much less stressful and annoying for you. And walks are less stressful and annoying for Rocky.
Yeah. Because
he's not in conflict with you. And he knows what to expect. His world's predictable. He knows exactly. It's not sometimes he gets a big shock and sometimes nothing.
Yeah.
He it's predictable. He's okay, avoid that, don't do that.
And it's weird because like I told you, it's some things he does really, really well.
Yeah.
He used to give me a hard time at place, but now I found oversized rocks on our trail, so.
Yeah, that's how I teach them place a lot of times. Yeah.
And then I'll go high and walk behind trees and actually walk off and just go somewhere and peek to see him.
And he'll stay?
Yeah.
Perfect. Yeah.
I tried to do it in the house, but he didn't stay in the house.
Yeah.
I was just gonna stand on my back porch.
Yeah.
And then when I would open the door, he'd be walking towards me. I'm like, see?
See?
You're caught.
You're caught. Yeah. Well, that's what I was doing. You probably saw in some of the videos that were posted. I was doing that. I would put several of them on place, and then I would go out the door.
Yeah.
And sometimes normally it was either him or there's another one, the Bernadoodle named Bernie. One of them would get up and I'd see them through the window and be like, no. And, I'd come in there and be like, what are you doing? Get back on place. But that's how they start to learn.
Yeah.
Hey, does it matter if I leave or if I walk off or
do what I said.
I do drills where I knock on the door, right? So I did that with him where because that's a big thing with people, right?
He would just bark and stuff, right?
Well, he at first, and then he didn't do anything.
Oh, so wait, is it
He would just sleep.
that he'd be quiet? Because he barks when people delivering stuff, he go off. Like anytime he hears somebody outside the house.
Yeah.
But I actually kind of want him to do that.
Which is fine. Yeah, it just depends on the context. And like, so like in one of those contexts, I remember he didn't bark. I think he was just sleepy.
Okay.
It was just late in the evening, so he was just chilling. But if he did, he was not like.
Oh yeah, that.
And I was like, all right.
When he's in my car, and I'm like, stop, leave that person.
Yeah, leave him alone.
Car.
Yeah, they're not doing nothing. Not a threat. Yeah. But let's see.
We got a person walking towards us.
Yeah. But any questions so far about like what I've kind of already said?
No, I do want to try and do the heel.
Okay. Yeah. We can work on that.
Again.
And we'll let you try it, and then I can coach you.
I did go back to where I was kind of basically doing the bribery thing on the trail, but it was how I kept them like distracted from dogs.
Yeah.
And everybody's like, "Oh my God, he's so well behaved," and I'd be like,
"Oh, watch if I'm not holding this treat." Yeah.
Yeah, like holding his treat or like just hovering over him.
Yeah.
Like I'll pull him to the side so he wouldn't even be by the dogs.
Yeah.
Like,
so basically, do the opposite.
Okay.
Of everything you just said. It's funny because
I'm stopping, walking, pulling him off the road.
Yeah.
Somebody's walking with 2 dogs. Forget about it.
Yeah. So like do the exact reverse. Okay. So instead of that, don't make it a thing at all.
Okay.
Right. So like, cause like think about it this way. Like, okay, two dogs walk up and he's like, "Oh, what is this?" Mm-hmm. If I go, Rocky, come over here. He's like, "I knew that shit was something. I knew it was something. Look, I knew it." You know, okay. Like he's like, he starts to think.
If he's friendly with a dog, so if someone is willing to let him meet the dog, I want to see what he does.
Okay.
If he goes back.
Yeah.
Like if they could just say hi. I just want to see if he turns back into that.
Right. Yeah, we can check it out. And then if it does, I can show you how to handle it.
I want to know what to do to get him out of it because I'm like lost. I'm just trying to just hold the leash and make sure he doesn't do anything.
So that's that. What you do with that is, first, like you're strong enough to like yank him away right now.
Yeah, no, I do so that he can't get away from me. But it's just the point that he's even still trying.
Yeah. So what I would do in that case is don't tap the e-collar right away.
Okay.
Reason is because that can seem like an escalation from the other dog in their mind.
Okay.
I've made that mistake once and they like started fighting.
Okay.
So like, don't do that.
That actually makes sense because I feel like he seems like he gets more aggressive.
Yes, he will. Okay. Instead, tighten the leash and you like yank him off.
Okay.
And then you tap the e-collar, right? You go, you never do that. And you tap the e-collar and then you kind of like let him sit in it.
Bit.
You let him sit in it, right? So, because like the first thing you're and pull him off. And then you're like tapping the e-collar, you don't do that, right? Okay. And you make it like an event. Okay. So punishment's not just about the intensity. Mm-hmm. It can also be about the length. Okay. Right? So like as an example, if someone gave you, like say your like significant other gave you the like silent treatment for like 3 days, which would be evil and completely unhelpful. But like that is more like, that has more of a
impact than if he talked to me for an hour.
Yeah, or if he did something that was like that would be more impactful than if he yelled.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it would be.
Right? If he was just like, I'm so angry, like da da da. Right?
Yeah, it was just a shot collar right away.
Yeah, exactly. But if it's like that, and then it's like, okay, now we have like 45 seconds of like, don't you ever do that again. Why would you do that?
Yeah.
And he's like,
the proximity thing doesn't work with me and him though, by the way. I feel like he thinks that I want to be affectionate and play.
I see. Yeah.
Like, so like me hovering over him, so like I've tried,
it's probably true. And so then what, the only way to do that is for you then in this case, or like one way to do it would be if you use the and then you tap the e-collar and then you add the space on to it afterwards.
The nose tap thing works though.
The nose tap thing works? Yeah. Okay. Yeah, because basically you're just, whatever you got to do to make him go, ooh. Okay. You just want to see him look like he's in trouble. Okay. That's it, right?
He also doesn't like when I yell at him in the house.
Oh yeah, well, yeah. Makes sense. Yeah, and then like that can be used as long as it's clear to him why. Yeah. Because that's like why like that. So there's a book called The Keeler Method. It's old school dog training, 1950s. He trained Lassie and a bunch of other dogs, right? And there's something in that book that's still in the popular consciousness about like dogs using the bathroom in the house, where they'll stick their nose in it. It don't work.
That's something I knew.
Yeah, it don't work. I
always wondered, does it actually work?
And the reason is instructive, The reason it doesn't work is because they're not connected. The events are disconnected.
Because sometimes there's such a lag between when you find them.
If there's an hour lag,
yeah,
then it's like that. He just knows you're mad. But then they're like, see, he knows what he did, right? Like somebody will go into the room. Rocky, come on over here. Come on, let's go. Good boy. Okay, go. And so like that kind of situation, instead of locking the leash,
okay,
do that.
Okay.
Right? You're like, Rocky, dude, like get over here. Like, let's go. So I just redirect. So then I haven't touched the leash the whole time.
Okay.
I'm not using this at all. I'm just using my voice, the commands, and if I need to, I use the e-collar.
Okay.
Right?
That makes sense.
But what was I saying? Oh yeah. Like people will like be like, he knows what he did. No, you don't. Right? Like he just knows you're mad. That's why he looks like guilty. Because people make that mistake all the time, where like they'll come in and there's like trash all over the floor. They like dug through the trash can or something.
Yeah.
And then they're like, they feel mad, and the dog's like,
I don't know what
he looks guilty, right?
Yeah.
Guilty. And so then they think he knows what he did. He doesn't.
Yeah.
He just knows one thing.
That you're mad.
You look mad. Right, that's all he knows. And so then like, yeah, he acts that way when you look mad because he's like, oh God, she looks mad. I don't like that. I'm about to get in trouble, right? So that's what's making the prediction for him, and that's why he looks that way. Not, okay, he understood what happened, right?
Yeah.
But the reason he doesn't understand is because there's a lag. That's way too long, yeah. So like right here, I'm letting him make a choice. So making choice points available to him is important, right? So instead of going, okay, I'm gonna lock the leash and make sure nothing bad happens, then I just let him choose. And in this case, he made great choices. He walked up, he looked, he was like, oh, interesting. And then he turned around and walked back and was like, okay, I don't have to interact with them right now. And by allowing the choice points, you can then see what he's actually going to do instead of preventing something that might not happen.
Okay.
Right? Because that's the tendency, and it becomes a habit where we're locking it all the time. Because we're like, oh, he's gonna do this or he's gonna do that.
Then I feel like I tend to do that.
Yeah. Instead, like right here, it's like, okay, the tendency is like, looks like he's gonna like take off after something, so I'm like, oh, I'm gonna lock it. Instead, just let him go and see what he's gonna do. And then it gives an opportunity to reinforce the recall, right? And make sure he takes it serious.
Rocky, come.
Okay, there we go, yeah, that was good. And then give him an okay.
Okay.
Good boy. Go, go, go. Good job. Yeah, so that gives an opportunity to reinforce the recall. And the best spot, you want to basically like let him go, go, go. And then right when it looks like, Rocky, come, come. Right when he looks like he's about to do it, that's when you get him, right? Because that's the maximum threshold. Like that's when he's like right at the edge.
Okay.
And if he can recall off of that,
then he
can recall off the other stuff.
Okay.
Right? Good boy.
He loves trying to chase something though.
Yeah. Yeah, and some trainers like there's two schools of thought on that, and I found it like it more depends on like what the owner wants.
Yeah.
You know, because you can make it where he never does that anymore. He never even goes to like chase something.
But I feel like he'll be miserable. He's a puppy.
Yeah, it's just kind of fun to let him do it.
Yeah.
Like as long as you can like at the peak of his, I'm gonna go get that thing. Say Rocky, come, and he's like,
yeah.
Then you're good, right? But that's kind of like the requirement, because if you can't do that, then you should just like eliminate it entirely, right? Rocky, heel. Heel. So there was no e-collar there.
Okay.
That was just from the Punisher, the conditioned one, just the voice. Okay, and see, that time he caught it.
Okay.
So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna turn this down to about like a 35, maybe a 40. And if he, okay, not that time, but if he does like lag or like go out of the heel like in a major way, I'm gonna try to make him go out of the heel in a more major way by doing the fast slows.
Okay.
And if he does, then I'm just gonna correct it with the e-collar.
Okay.
He's like, nah, you're not getting me.
Get me today.
Heel.
I also notice he stays more consistently on one side with you. He doesn't do the zigzag as much.
Heel. Good. The zigzag?
Yeah.
You mean like when he's free?
Yeah, the walk zigzag. I feel like he doesn't do it as much to you.
Okay. Good, boy, you did good. Right, yeah. Well, a lot of times I want them on the left side, so I just kind of like put them back over there if they go. If they zigzag, I just put them back over there. But you know, the other thing that will prevent the zigzag, don't use this.
Okay.
Just don't lock it, right? Because a lot of times if they're walking on one side of you, which is normally, like I just make it where they walk on the left most of the time, then if they're free to like kind of go as far as they like want and like walk back and forth and look at stuff, then they're less likely to wander this way.
Okay.
But if I lock this leash,
then he starts to zigzag.
Then he starts to zigzag because he's like, okay, I've discovered everything.
Okay.
I can only go so far. And so now I'm going to go over here and look. Right? And then the other thing that can happen is it can seem like we're zigzagging because he's closer to you.
Okay.
Because if he like zigzags up there,
then it doesn't really feel like anything.
it doesn't do anything. It doesn't wrap you up.
Yeah.
It doesn't get in your way. Because like the line's way over there. He could cross back and forth as much as he wanted. And the line is still here out in front of you. Right? It's more a problem if he's right here and then he zigzags and then he hits the end of it. Well, where is he going to go now? He was already there. He came here.
Yeah.
Now he's going to go around you. He's going to go around behind you to check stuff out, and then he's going to wrap you up in the leash, and it's going to be annoying. Yeah. It's funny. What I'm essentially telling you is just do less.
Okay.
Do way less.
Yeah.
Do way less. So use the leash way less, and then do less corrections, but make them more meaningful, make it more impactful, where he goes, whoa. And then what happens is if you let him make choices, because you're not locking this and preventing him instead, and then he makes the wrong choice, right? Say that choice is to blow off your recall or to run towards a bike or something like that. And then you punish it correctly. Then the next time the leash is unlocked, you're not doing anything.
Yeah.
He remembers to avoid that problem. So he hears you recall him, he just comes right back. Yeah. Or he sees a bike, he might go, ooh, and then he goes, and you'll see him kind of like straighten up and like stop doing that, right? Because he's avoiding having that problem. And so then you don't have to do anything.
Yeah.
You don't have to manage him with the leash because he's making good choices.
Got it. Okay.
And then you can make the walk more about like, all right, like what fun stuff are we gonna do today? Like what kind of random jank are we gonna get into? And then you're walking with him, walk, and you're like, oh dude, look at this. Look at that, dude.
Oh yeah, I usually do this stick and throw it.
Oh, look at that. Go get it. Go get it. Oh, you missed it. How did you miss it? Was it small? Good job. Right? And then the walk's more about that than it is about like managing his behavior, which is like the idea. Yeah. Because if your walk is like, all right, how am I going to make sure that I can get through this park today without any events that are annoying? It's like, that's not like a good like walk.
Yeah.
That's an annoying walk. But if he's making the good choices on his own, you're good. You don't have to worry about it. Because ideally, like that's like, people often think that they want like better obedience. Better obedience is good. Yeah, no, don't get me wrong. I wouldn't have a job, right? It's important. But what I care about more is that they make good choices on their own. A couple Dalmatians actually. And so then what I'm doing is I want to see if you'd be friendly with them. I don't know. Yeah, I wouldn't do it. I just prepped the e-collars. Yeah, and so I just turned the e-collar up to like a 75, just in case, right? Because then I can make a punishment that makes sense to him. Rocky, Let's go. Let's go. Nip that in the bud. Yeah, and so In that case, it's like, all right, would a 65 have worked? Maybe.
Yeah.
But I know that
right away.
Yeah, I don't know, right?
Because she was already struggling with it too.
Yeah, and I think it might have. I think that the 65 might have worked, right? And he might not have yelped with the 65 versus the 75.
Yeah.
But in my mind, I'm like, all right, this is a single event. And it's over now.
Yeah.
And within like 30, 45 seconds, maybe at worst like a minute or two with Rocky, he's not like an especially like shut down dog, right? He's gonna be recovered. He won't, that'll be completely out of his mind, except if he sees dogs coming again. He'll be like, don't do that, right? Don't do that. Don't sprint towards other dogs, right? Now, we don't want to cause the thing where he like avoids other dogs and is like, I'm scared of dogs now. But instead it's like, hey dude, like you can like look at them.
Yeah.
And if I say like, okay, like go like say hi, you can go say hi. Like if it's clear that I'm inviting you to do it, you can't sprint towards them.
You just do it because you want to.
Yeah, don't do that. Like, you know, so that's why like in that case, like I'm thinking about the total outcome, total welfare. And on the total welfare scale for me, I'd rather be slightly too high by, you know, like misjudge it slightly high than misjudge it low.
That makes sense.
Because then if it's misjudged low, we accomplished nothing. Nothing happened.
Yeah, and he would have been over.